know we are winning the culture war when feminists are breaking down, losing their minds because Nikocado avocado dared to lose weight, and the internet did what the internet does, which is have opinions on it. Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idle, and yes, if you haven't heard, the internet misses the point of Nikocado avocado's weight loss social experiment by Rachel Ulatowski, some probably dirty Polish person or something. I don't know. No, I'm joking. I love you filthy Polacks. But no, in all reality, yeah, we've got a case here of a feminist who is not a fat feminist, by the way. I didn't even know those existed. Yes, there are in fact feminists out there that are of a healthy weight and size. In fact, dare I say, might even be somewhat pretty, somewhat easy on the eyes. And of course, they decided to write an article all about the internet being fatphobic and how his weight loss has now caused even more fatphobia, basically just pretending that fatphobia is a thing when it's not, or if it is a thing, it is a well-deserved thing because, oh my god, fat people are disgusting. So we're gonna get into this article. Before we do, hit that subscribe button. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day, and yeah, this one's pretty beautiful, guys. Nicholas Perry, better known by his internet personality, Nikocado Avocado, shocked his followers when he revealed he secretly lost 250 pounds over 2 years. Bravo, bravo. As somebody that, earlier, of course, in the video, I said fat people are disgusting. I joke, I jest, I say mean, rude, harsh things because it's fun, but I do stand by that in a sense. Now, if you are a rather large individual and you know that that is not good for you and you are taking the steps and doing what you can and trying to improve your health, your weight, just for the social and the emotional and for the physical health benefits, we got no issues, we got no beef. In fact, eat more beef because the carnivore diet is awesome. But yes, I actually respect the hell out of that. Watch some of my earlier videos. I'm a bit of a fat fuck. Maybe don't watch the earlier videos, they're cringe, they're bad, but take my word for it. I was a bit of a hefty boy. And I decided to start taking my health seriously and lost about 50 pounds in 5 months. So yeah, I do think that shaming individuals, that being ashamed of the way you look, of how you feel, of what you physically and objectively are in the health, in like the scenario of your own health, is incredibly important. So yeah, he lost the 250 pounds. Mad congratulations. I think it's awesome. And I am somebody who has been a chief Nikocado avocado hater for a long time, because I frankly think that he was putting out a disgusting, disturbing message. I think that he was promoting a lifestyle that is honestly just as dangerous, if not, dare I say it, even more dangerous than modern day feminism. Yeah, it was quite literally the worst of the worst that the internet has to offer. And then homie said it was a social experiment, and actually he's been looking, losing weight for the last 2 years and getting fit as fuck. Again, I appreciate it, I applaud it, I think it's respectable. Perry became famous on YouTube for his mukbang videos. He is among the most extreme mukbangers who garner attention by utilizing the shock factor and eating enormous portions of food in one sitting. Over the years, he experienced noticeable gain in weight, I think you mean gain in weight, and although his videos continue to attract millions of views, his comments were often filled with fatphobic insults and people claiming they only hate-watched his videos to see if he was still alive. I mean, yeah, that's I don't really know what you want me to say about that. That is 100% accurate. I imagine most people, or at least a large portion of those people, yeah, you get it, a large portion, were in fact just hate watching, trying to see if he was still alive, trying to see if this would be his last 8 quarter-pounders in one video with a side of 3 large sodas, 6 fries, and then a pizza from Pizza Hut to top off the ensemble. Like, yeah, it was it is captivating in the same way that a train wreck into the ocean that then sharks come and eat all the passengers is interesting. You can't look away, but that does not mean it's a sight you want to behold. It's just a sight you're drawn to because it is almost unfathomable, or I guess unfathomable in this case. His content also highlighted a double standard in the mukbang world. Even though his eating habits mirrored numerous extreme mukbangers, the hatred was more pronounced towards him compared to others who did not appear to gain weight. Yes, and as they should have. Let's say that you're a mukbanger. Now, frankly, I still think eating copious amounts of food in front of a camera for dollars, I find that to be disgusting. I find that to be abhorrent. I find that to just be a terrible way to live your life. That being said, if you are going to do that, and you do it once a week and you spend the rest of the week like eating clean and working out and trying to maintain yourself so that you can do this once a week grift where you can rake in thousands and thousands of dollars, I ain't even gonna front. I respect it. I find the act itself atrocious, but if you're at least doing the steps you need to do in between to maintain a healthy lifestyle, you ain't gonna get any complaints from me. I'm just not gonna watch the content. So yes, that double standard, if you want to call it, is there, but it's not really a double standard because one is a good thing, whereas the other is an objectively negative thing. He would sit there, he would eat, he would not do anything to allow himself to lose weight. Now again, there's this all because this was actually part of some large grand social experiment. Yeah, let's take him at his word and say sure it was, and in that respect, all right. Good game, sir. Good game. And that being said, that doesn't mean it was any less damaging. Recently, though, Perry pulled one of the biggest social experiments on the internet. Nikocado Avacado debuts dramatic weight loss transformation. On September 6th, Perry uploaded a video to his main YouTube channel titled 2 Steps Ahead. In the video, he wears a panda mask over his head, revealing how he's always been 2 steps ahead of the internet. He explained that he had pulled off the biggest social experiment of his career by losing 250 pounds over 2 years, unbeknownst to the viewers. He kept his weight loss journey secret by uploading old videos to the internet to keep up the ruse. Perry discusses how he watched people calling him fat and sick and boring and irrelevant just days before he debuted his weight loss transformation. Yeah, because in these people's minds, you were all of these things, and frankly, again, mad props to the grift itself, but yes, if you had not done this weight loss, if you actually were everything that we thought you were based on your videos, you would be fat, sick, boring, and maybe not irrelevant, but you would quickly fade into irrelevancy when you died at, 38 years old after a failed triple bypass in your 9th heart attack. Perry concludes, people are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet. He makes a good point, as a social experiment proved how gullible the internet is. No, he doesn't make a good point. This negative, nihilistic, narcissistic pseudo-philosophy isn't a good point. People are not the most messed up creatures on the planet. We dominate. We are the top of the evolutional chain. We are top at the biological chain. We are sure, say that we're messed up, but if we're messed up, then why are we winning biology? Why are we winning science, baby? But that's just my opinion. They believe whatever is shown to them on the screen without stopping to think that perhaps there's more to the story behind the scenes. How ironic is it that the Mary Sue is saying they believe whatever's shown to them, and they don't stop to think perhaps there's more to the story behind the scenes, when you've got individuals that are creators like myself, when you've got creators like Hypnotic, when you've got creators like Cassie or Smash JT, or anybody that covers the culture war and says, hey, there's more going on behind the scenes than just these people are racist and don't like black actors in movies or don't like lesbian video game characters or whatever. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe there's a large swath of the population that has opinions that doesn't just immediately make them right-wingers because they hold a certain point of view. You do not get the right to say maybe there's more to the story behind the scenes when you do anything and everything you can to denigrate those you disagree with on ideological and political levels every single article, because that is all you do. The Mary Sue, that is literally the only reason your website exists, is to be a contrarian persona for the culture war and for your fringe, disgusting, frankly communistic vibes. However, he seems to be continuing this usual content, as he immediately partook in what appear to be 2 new mukbang videos and teased that more mukbang content is on the way. The double standard persists as people are now praising him and declaring him healthy because he lost weight. Full stop. He is objectively healthier because he lost weight. Yes, that is not a double standard. If you were, let's see, let's say 350 pounds. If you were 350 pounds, he had to have been more than that. So if he was 450 pounds, and he lost 250 of those pounds, that is objectively healthier. Like how you need to explain to me how that is a double standard. It is not healthy to be fat. I understand. Some people got thyroid issues. Whoop-de-fucking-do. All 2% of y'all that got thyroid issues sucks to suck. You were dealt a shitty hand. It happens. You ain't who we're talking about. Most people are gluttonous, lazy motherfuckers who don't know how to put the fucking fork down, and so they fall into this unhealthy pattern of behavior that is objectively bad for them, that will cause them to likely die early, that will cause them to have a slew of issues like a lower immune system, or like sicknesses they wouldn't have gotten, bad knees because they have to prop up their fucking 600-pound body when they try and walk on them. Yes, There is no question that this is not a double standard, and clearly you do not know what a double standard is, or maybe you do know, and you're one of these retards that think that big is beautiful, big is healthy, it's okay to be fat, when that has not ever been the case. However, he seems to be continuing, the double standard persists. People are now, there we go. Despite the harsh toll, the double standard persists. People are now praising him, declaring him healthy because he lost weight. Despite the harsh toll, extreme weight gain and loss in such a short time can take on the body. The fuck do you mean, such a short time? 2 years. He lost 250 pounds in 2 years. Now, I did my 50-pound weight loss in 5 months. That's 10 pounds a month. Now that, I'm not sure what the average ratio is for someone losing weight. That one you might be able to say is extreme. You might be able to say that that was extreme weight loss in a short time. I don't really know. I don't know what is considered a short time or what's considered a good amount for weight loss. But the point is, 250 pounds over the course of 2 years is A-okay. Like, that is not a short time. That means he was just eating healthy, likely working out. Maybe homie cheated and got a bypass, but frankly, I doubt it. Dude is an actor. He went to Juilliard. Like, he's actually a very, very intelligent individual, which is why another reason that it was such a shame to see him become this slovenly Jabba the Hutt-looking beast that he became. Because when you look at pictures of young Avacado, he was, like, playing the violin and he was in good shape. It was the absolute waste of his life that did make everybody so both concerned and enamored. But the point is, you are trying to say that this short time was extreme. No, it's not extreme. You want to know how we know it's not extreme? Because the human body is durable. The human body can take it. The human body was made for shit like this, but you wouldn't know that. And the crazy part is, you probably don't know anything about losing weight, because look at you. This is what you look like, Rachel. Frankly, you're not exactly a bad looking gal. Have you ever had to lose weight in your life? You look like you're about 100 pounds soaking wet, and frankly, I like thin girls. Call me. But the fact of the matter is, you're retarded, and so maybe don't call me. I don't like dumb women. And I certainly don't like narcissistic women that don't understand the way the world works and would rather look at the entirety of their life through an ideological lens that does not actually make any sort of practical sense. But the point is, who are you to speak on behalf of all these fatties that actually should be doing what they can, ironically enough, to look a bit more like you? It is actually insane. Others are entirely missing the point of the transformation. While his experiment demonstrates why you shouldn't attack people you don't know on the internet, many are still using it as an excuse to be fatphobic. On top posts on X about the influencers is from a user claiming that bullying does work and assuming it was the hatred he received that motivated his weight loss. Now, in this instance, it probably wasn't. Again, Avacado, I agree this is probably a social experiment and he had this all planned out from the jump. But for other people, bullying does work. Bullying absolutely fucking works. You need to bully people into being better. Because if you just coddle them and you just tell them there's going to be A-okay all the time, if you tell them they're great the way they are, you're not. No one's great the way they are. I'm not great the way I am. I got some things I could probably improve about myself. You watching, you're not good the way you are. Or maybe someone is good the way they are, but they can always be better. And if you, obviously you don't want to be a dick to them all the time. You know, you gotta balance it out. Give some real love with some tough love. But yeah, bully motherfuckers into being better people, whether it be better emotionally and mentally, healthily, whatever it is. You bully people into doing so, and then you also give them kind, respectful, loving gestures. You mix it in, you do both, because one or the other, they don't work. You gotta be able to give both. One or the other on their own is just going to lead to resentment, and it's going to lead to probably individuals giving up. But yes, point of the matter is, bullying does work, even if that wasn't the case for Nikocado. His transformation is also already causing unrealistic weight loss expectations in others. There's nothing unrealistic about it. You want to know how we know? Because he fucking did it. If it was unrealistic, he wouldn't be able to do it, because do you know what unrealistic means? Unrealistic means it's not real. But clearly it's real. We used to have a TV show called The Biggest Loser, where we would take these fat, slovenly fucks who literally just ate ice cream and watched reality TV all day and said, hey, fatty, turn off the boob tube, here's a salad, run up some stairs, hop on the treadmill, and buy yourself a bicycle instead of the scooter at Walmart, and bingo, bango, bongo. They had a competition to see who could go from fucking Jack Black to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it worked out. It was awesome. What do you mean it is unrealistic? People are saying, oh, if Avacado can do it, so can you. That's a great message. If that fat loser could do it, if after 3 years or 8 years or however many long years he spent, I think it was 5 years, sitting on his bed all day, needing a CPAP machine, eating 4 pizzas and 6 buckets of wings, if he can go from that to this in just 2 years, that is a fucking great message. Yes, to all of you watching this, if you are a fat, chubby loser, fucking you got this. I believe in you. I want to see you succeed, fatty. It's unfortunate that everyone's missing the point of his experiment and simply using his weight loss to continue peddling their fat phobia, unrealistic expectations, and double standards. Get the fuck out of here. You are an absolute moron. I have no idea why anybody would take you seriously. I mean, granted, you were a writer for the Mary Sue, so yeah, nobody does take you seriously, but that's neither here nor there. This entire article just goes to show that the culture war is frankly, it's in the process of being won. It's still well alive, but we got these feminists that, I think honestly, they want these people to be fat, because when you've got feminists like this Rachel chick, who, let's be real, does have what looks to be a cute body, does have what looks to be, an alright looking face, I bet she would get a drink or two bought for her at the bar. She needs these fat fucks because they make her feel good about herself. She can exploit their loser mentality and their loser ideologies and the fact that they are, quite frankly, detriments to society. She can exploit that to make herself feel good, to portray herself as the hero defending these underprivileged fatties, despite the fact that, let's be real, wheelchair ramps for people that don't actually need wheelchairs, that's pretty fucking privileged, just throwing it out there. No, this is the ultimate, this actually is a grift. We use the term grifter, hey, what we grifting on today, what's happening in the video game industry that we can grift on. No, this is an actual grift. The Mary Sue, specifically Rachel Olatowski here, or whatever, is 100% grifting, because to grift is to make money swindling people, lying to people, peddling falsehoods, false informations, and that's what this whole article does. This whole article is a grift on how being fat is acceptable, okay, dare I say healthy, and we must shut shit like this down. But those are just my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at Bolt the Word, and please do subscribe. I am a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day, not always about other YouTubers, and frankly, not always about fat people, but anime, movies, music, Magic the Gathering, you name it. Check me out on Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon, and become a member for $4.99 a month. You can join the Discord, choose the articles I go over on a day-to-day basis, choose the videos I react to on my Friday night live streams, and of course, get involved with over 80 other vital idols. We are a bright, beautiful, glowing, vibrant community that I cannot wait to grow even further, because we do care about diversity, but only one kind of diversity of thought. And if that's interesting to you, join the Discord, hit subscribe, and until next time, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.